Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So now we are finally moving on to Game 3 of the Female Singapore League. Now, unfortunately, in a previous game between Ascenic Superior and against Psych, they could not connect to the internet in the LAN shop, and unfortunately they had to call GG. I mean, the game went on. It was a 1v5. I wish I could have actually seen that game though. I think it would be pretty interesting. A 1v5. And unfortunately, it was already mega creeps, and like I said, only one hero to defend against the 5 heroes of Ascenic Superiors. So they actually lost the game. Psych actually lost the game in the return, and from then on, we're actually proceeding to Game 3 between CAG Ladies versus Yawa. So now don't get confused, as Yawa, for the professional player, I think he's in VGJ Storm if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, don't get confused, this is going to be the all-female team's Yawa. I'm your caster Jitjuan. You can follow me on Instagram at Jitjuan, and be sure to share with your friends, like and subscribe to our FSL Female Singapore League Facebook page. Be sure to share with your friends, families, and everyone else. Now we're finally moving on to the first. We're just getting to the first phase of our draft. We have Sanking. Wow. All right. Okay. So Sanking actually made it past the first ban. The first phase ban, which is actually quite a surprise. Aside from that, they actually decide to ban away the Life Stealer. Okay. But what's interesting from CAG's Ladies is actually the fact that they actually decided to get rid of the Outward Devour. Wow. Okay. OD first phase ban. Oh, that's quite interesting. All right. Okay. Guess if you just really don't like to play as OD. In response, the banning. Wow. Interesting enough, Trial Ranger gets banned. Interesting. I mean, okay, it kind of makes sense if you're banning with Sven, Life Stealer. It just seems to me that CAG Ladies at this point of time, they're just removing both meta heroes and I think heroes in general they just don't like to play against. Taking away the OD mid, it still gives them the opportunity to play against heroes like Dragon Knight. They still can pick Dragon Knight, Strength Cores in the mid lane against the Outward Devour.
10 seconds remaining.
Then on the side of Yawa, at this point of time, they have Phantom Lancer being banned. Okay, Grimstroke and Windrunner. So they're basically playing the exact same draft as how Liquid would usually play it out. Like when Kuroki actually drafts Weeha his signature Wind Ranger, but then the thing about Liquid is they don't really pair it up with a Grimstroke. I guess Grimstroke overall is just so strong, such that they decide to just pair it up regardless. I think it's still too early as a block pick. I mean, they did pick up the Wind Ranger and the Grimstroke together at the same time.
Dire team pick.
Banning away Juggernaut. Alright, it seems like Yawa, they're just taking away all those agility cores. Interesting enough though, but at this point of time I still don't see. I mean, Wind Ranger is good overall. It does push, it has good burst damage, it's able to escape, but honestly when it comes to tower push, I won't really put rank Wind Ranger as the top. But one thing that Yawa definitely lacks at this point of time is probably something to start the fight with, something to run into the middle of the fight and just start off the fight basically. Nyx Assassin, okay. I guess it's a good stable pick as a third pick, because most of the time what drafters usually really want is to actually save all of these third picks as stable heroes. Like you've seen it in the first game, we actually draft Tidehunter, and now we're actually seeing heroes such as Nyx Assassin appearing in the third phase. The thing about Nyx Assassin is it's just decently strong overall. It's able to stop initiates. It's just one of those heroes that really is able to counter-initiate any forms of team fights. Like if you jump in at the wrong time, heroes like Nyx Assassin can definitely catch you out of position and can completely tilt the entire fight. And aside from that, I think Nyx Assassin also, yeah, it pairs well with Grimstroke. I mean, if they impale, it will be 2 impales to mana burn, And not to mention you're getting point target items such as possibly
10
eels,
seconds
I
remaining.
guess, but you don't really want to go eels with Grimstroke.
5 seconds remaining.
Dagon. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think going Dagon on next assassin next to the Grimstroke, I think that would be quite interesting.
Radiant team pick.
Ah, finally, Yawa decides to go for the troll pick. Huh, but if okay, now you get, I guess the troll pick, it makes sense. It's actually taking, it could be a block pick. I mean, CAG ladies, they actually took away the Our Devour. They took away Pangolier. These two heroes are heroes that can counter Troll Warlord. So it's a smart move there. They decided to pick up the Troll Warlord, making use of the opponent's bans.
5 seconds remaining.
At this point of time, but the issue still stands for Yawa. CG ladies, they've already picked up Sand King, they've got a Centaur Runner, and now they have, they're just really tanky heroes. Does Yawa have to sustain though? Picking up the Luna, you can definitely apply tower pressure, which, I mean, you have Centaur, you have Luna. I might guess a Wisp, to be honest.
10 seconds
But
remaining.
Wisp against, I mean, the Wisp, would it actually work here?
5 seconds remaining.
Wisp can just tether to Luna. And not to mention, with the overcharge, you can definitely hit a lot harder. You've got the control, you got 3 stuns. I honestly don't see why Wisp might not be a bad idea, but aside from the fact that you're actually last picking an IO, which may be a little bit weird.
Team ban.
Oh yeah, wait, what am I saying? They need a mid. They need a mid lane hero, unless Lion wants to go mid. Banning away the Death Prophet. Honestly, on CAG's side, one hero that's still in mind is actually, I still have in mind, is actually the Razor. I think Razor
10
is
seconds
okay.
remaining.
Razor against the Trolls is a direct counter.
5 seconds remaining.
And it kind of fits the draft as well. If your draft is so team fight oriented, I think Razor is a great addition to tie things up. But then again, heroes like Viper is also still in the pool. I think Viper can hold his ground fairly well against Windrunner. With the poison, you're actually able to break Troll Warlord such that he won't be able to get the Fever stacks. Fever. I'm not sure how. What's this spell? Well, they do ban our Devour, so now that's an interesting ban. Will they still make use of it though? They ban OD and they ban Anti-Mage. Okay, hands down, CAG, they're gonna go for Invoker. Invoker is Deafening Blast and Ice Wall to kite around the Troll Warlord. You have plenty enough disables for the Sunstrike. You ban away Anti-Mage. You ban away Life Stealer, Spell Immunity, Juggernaut's out of the pool. The only issue if you pick the Invoker is that such that it may be countered by Kunkka, maybe? But I think as meta slowly shifts, Invoker can actually, it's not impossible, but Kunkka can last against the
Radiant
Kunkka.
team pick.
banning away Tinker. TA? No, I don't think you'll go Templar Assassin against Troll and Wind. I think Invoker's good.
Dire team pick.
Okay. You ban Tinker, you pick Zeus. Okay. Alright. I'm a bit confused, but let's live by that. Alright, interesting. But okay, I guess they don't really want the Tinker pick as well. It's because Tinker is just so broken on Dire side at this point of time. I think we've been seeing quite a lot of reposts on Reddit lately saying that because Tinker is able to farm that triple camp on the top of Dire jungle, it just makes the hero just so unstoppable.
Choose your hero.
And Yawa actually goes in for the last pick, Ember Spirit. I think the Searing Chains is gonna be great against the Stampede. But one thing that the Ember Spirit definitely has to watch out is against the stuns that CAG is able to dish out. Like even a small bit of Nimbus from Zeus is short enough for the rest of the team to actually pour in the stuns. Like you're talking about Battle Strike or Spike. overall, I think, okay, at this point in time, I personally still feel that Yawa has the advantage in the draft. But one thing is still bugging me a little bit is whether Nyx Assassin is actually going for the offlane, or we're going to see a position 4 Nyx Assassin, and maybe are we going to be seeing a support win? I think it could be. But the issue still lies for CAG's draft is such that they don't really. Oh, Yawa's draft is such that they don't really have a tank in their team. So without further ado, we'll actually be starting game 3 of our FSL tournament, between CAG and Yawa Gaming. Yawa, I mean it's just Yawa. CAG will be playing on the Radiant, and Yawa will be on the right, on the Dire. So quick change in the fog. So as you can see, we will be having Lonely Dance playing the Nyx Assassin. Inverse will be playing the Grimstroke. Nyx will be Mary playing the Troll Warlord. Ember Spirit played by 2, and Dazai-san. Pretty sure that's gonna be fun. I'm pretty sure. I'm very confident that Dazai is an enemy character. I just can't get my fingers on it. I can't remember which one is it. It sounds very familiar, but never mind. That aside, we'll be moving all the way to the Radiant. For the CAG, we have Kim Jong-min playing the Luna. We have a Japanese name playing Lion. He will be playing the Sand King. Leave Me Alone is on the Zeus, and Lapar will be playing the big brown pony. So we're gonna be actually looking at Zeus' items. Okay, Zeus is gonna be mid, that's for sure. Ember Spirit, alright, we can't see anything at this point. I think it's gonna be Ember mid. Yeah, so it's gonna be a Nyx Assassin playing 4. And Windrunner, our Windrunner's just gonna be playing the offlane. But you're playing Wind into Luna. I think that's gonna be something they have to watch out a little bit. But one thing I really like about the draft so far is the fact that they actually managed to pick out this Nyx Assassin through the Lifestealer and Juggernaut. I mean, most of the time, a lot of heroes, the solution to the Nyx Assassin is usually heroes such as Juggernaut, Nyx Assassin, Lifestealer. I think Ursa? I don't think Ursa's good. Yeah, but overall, I think one of the most basic counters with Nyx Assassin is just that simple Lifestealer and Juggernaut because of the spell immunity. You can just easily run him over. I mean, it's not like Nyx Assassin exactly has a lot of HP.
30 seconds.
He is an agility hero after all. He skills well with armor. But yeah, in terms of overall HP, not so much. Not to mention Nyx is just an anti-mage hero, so I really like the Nyx mid pick, the mid phase pick. Oh, they actually decided to group up a little bit in the tri-lane already. Lonely Dance will be able to scout out both the heroes. Or Spike committed from the Lion. Nyx Assassin in a little bit of trouble here, but the Inkswell will be committed. Lion will be caught by the stun. The power shot goes far off, and that's gonna be first blood regardless. Well executed from Wind Ranger actually. I'm sorry, I just had to blame it on the power shot. So it's gonna be a they're just gonna slowly fan on to 2-1-2. Inverse, she slowly makes her way all the way through the mid lane, all the way to the top lane. Mid lane, actually I'm quite curious about this lineup. They actually decided to pick the Ember Spirit to Zeus. Like, okay, Yawa, okay, I think it makes sense. Like the Flame Guard, you're actually able to cut down. You're gonna do, I mean, you can hold against Zeus, maybe, with the Flame Guard. The Thunderbolt's gonna, should be able to mitigate the damage from the Lightning Bolt. So I think overall, maybe Ember Spirit will have the advantage in this lane. Back at top, we're going to be seeing Lapar, the Centaur Warrunner, against Mary, the Troll Warlord. And actually, he is going to be playing the position 4 Sand King. It's not exactly a very common sight. Inverse, the Inkswell is up. Power Strike will connect to the Inverse. Lapar does not have the spells available at this point of time to actually go for any kills. Bottom lane, Lonely Dance juking within the trees. Lion has that spike and she misses the spike. And Lonely Dance should just slowly buy some time. Loosen Beam level. Alright, I thought she went for a level 1 Loosen Beams. That'd be quite the Pepega. Lonely Dance falling extremely low. The creeps will get vision. Oh, Spike goes far again. And she just might pay with a life as Dazai-san goes in for a second kill of the game. Lion, oh Lion. Lonely Dance would just play it dangerous. Just hide within the tier 1. Rather aggressive. It's only 2 minutes in and already 2 kills to the name of Wind Ranger. Mid lane. Zeus already forced to use the last bit of mana. With the Now Talisman there, I think she should be fine, but what she really wants is maybe bury some mangoes, but she has a bottle coming up already, so no rush there. Going in for the stun on Mary. But overall, I think in terms of which draft would you favor? Oh, Luna falling extremely low at bottom lane, getting dived down by Lonely Dance. But the Spike will stop her in place, but won't stop this Wind Ranger from getting the last arrow in. 1 minute, 1 kill. The power shot will connect, and Lion is down to 95 HP. 3-0 already for this Wind Ranger, and it was a first pick win. Are we seeing a Weeha? Are we seeing another Wee Wind? The Azai-san, the two of them are already applying this much pressure to the lanes. Is going to leave this Centaur forced to stay at the top lane just by himself. I mean, no issues there, but it's just that this Centaur just won't be able to dish out as much pressure as meant to be, as they planned for him to do. Yeah. Overall, oh, Lonely Dance with the the spikes will cause a little bit of mayhem. The spike will follow up by the Power Strike. Hex will be up. Dazai-san will try to poke as much damage onto the Kim Jong mine. The power shot will connect, and Luna, you will go back to the fountain. And with 26-second cooldown on the TP, that's gonna be miserable. You're gonna be taking a long walk of shame. 4 kills already for the Wind Ranger. It's a 1-for-1, but still favor towards the Dire. Mid lane, Ember Spirits is finally deciding to get a little bit more aggressive this time. Popping up the Flame Guard. The pings are already coming out. Leave me alone. She will take up the Arcane Rune.
Arcane power.
Yep. At this point of time, it still feels like the game is the Ember Spirit does have the advantage against Zeus. Okay, yeah, I think it was a pretty obvious counter. The Ember against the Zeus. I don't know why I didn't point it out earlier. But aside from that, the pings are coming out already as Nyx Assassin. He is hiding in the trees. But leave me alone. He doesn't see this. He doesn't see this at all, but Lonely Dance, he will appear out of nowhere. The Impale Lazar connects onto the Zeus. The Thunderbolt will be there to cancel off the Flame Guard, and Ember might not have the damage to follow up. Leave me alone with the Arcane Rune doing some work. But it's really just gonna force out all the regen on this poor old Zeus.
Middle tower is under attack.
Only Dance with the 3 Mangles and 6.6 health regen. That's pretty insane. Like, comparing this to Ember Spirit, 6.6 is almost twice the amount of regen you're getting. So overall, Troll Warlock will still have the advantage in the last hits. I think overall Dire just seems to have a really good laning stage. La Parra getting slowed up. Troll Warlock will be able to follow up with the damage. Right click, slap after slap into the face of the pony. Just taking some harass damage right there. We could be seeing a Sanjin Yasha build onto Troll Warlock. Like last time, it used to be Battle Fury. It's always about Battle Fury in the past. But I think because of how the meta has been working lately, Lion falling extremely low. Lucid Beam tries to hold Dazai in place, but there's no stopping this Wind Ranger as she gets another kill, leading up to a mega kill streak. Zeus in the mid lane getting jumped on by 3 Dire heroes. Sanking is there with the Power Strike, catches onto 2, but that's not going to be enough for the Zeus to finish him off. Double damage already being popped up onto this Ember Spirit, but the Thunder God's Wrath will be able to turn it around, and the Flame Guard is off. Inverse will try and slow the Sand King down, but it's not going to be enough to save his life. It's going to be a double kill for the Grimstroke. Still going to be an advantage for the dire side. It's Lapar, the offlaner, even being forced to rotate down to the mid lane. Poor old Luna, sitting at 16 last hits. It's not looking good for CAG at the moment. But Yawa, yeah, offlane. This is really one successful offlane with 2 now talisman and a javelin already. Wind Ranger, even though you're not getting a lot of last hits. Look at the net worth. It's at 3.4k net worth. You almost have 1.5 times more than the mid laner. 5-0 already. This early into the game. Kinjong Mine dodging the impale. Slowly dance. Will skitter away. Like I said, I think judging by the pace of this game, I think Troll Warlock might not exactly go for the Midas build. Might not go for the Battle Fury build. Because I think in this meta is really, I mean, even though they kind of slow things down by buffing up the towers and with the experience change, I still think that overall maybe scaling up more points in agility will be much better. Troll Warlock getting jumped down by the bar strike, but he's already sitting at level 7 at Lapar. He's only level 3. It's the same level as the Sand King. This is not looking good for CAG at the moment, but then again, it's only the laning stage of the game. Anything can go wrong. Anything still can happen. Kim Jong-man getting dived down all the way by Dazai, using unstoppable kill streak. Will Sand King get a kill? No, he will not, as Zeus finishes it off with the Thunder's Wrath, the Thunder God's Wrath. Now the rest of CAG will chase them down. Leave Me Alone will run up, haste it up, as Lonely Dance will get Inkswell up, tries to stop things up. The Power Strike will miss, but the Impale is there to root the Centaur in place. Leave Me Alone with the haste, now no more. Will manage to punch the Grimstroke down. Leave Me Alone will slowly waddle her way back into safety. Dazai? Dazai-san picks up the Arcane Boots actually, instead of finishing off the Maelstrom. Ember Spirit is there. Will be able to root down the Zeus in place, but will they have the damage to follow? Will they have anything to stop him in place? Leave Me Alone still frantically running. He is there to respond with the Power Strike. Sandstorm is up, but I doubt that they have the damage to follow up at all. This Shackle connects onto Centaur and Zeus, but the rest of the team is here to start the fight. There is no Troll Warlord, so it's still a 5v4. He tries the best to get away. It's going to be a double kill for the Wind Ranger. It's going to be an 8-1. What is this massacre? Oh, Lapar falling so low to the power shot, but Lion will be able to waddle right out. Throwing out the white flag already. Dazai-san. The Wind Ranger maxing out power shot, that's around 450 damage. Comparing it to this Luna, if she hits 2 power shots in this Luna, it's gonna be an instant kill. She is 3 levels higher than the position 1 Luna. At this point of time, I honestly don't know how Luna will really want to hold against this lane. Her fastest option is probably to rotate the jungle or really just get the reinforcements that she so desperately needs. The power shot connects again. Bottom lane is just so happening, and once again, the rest of Dire will slowly streamline their way to the bottom lane. They don't see them. Kim Jong-man, he doesn't even see them. Oh, but now he does. Hiding to the trees, but I doubt even the vision can save you from all of this. Alright, 4 heroes rotation from Dire will be able to finish off the Luna once again, killing spree for the Wind Ranger. As Sand King tries to seek refuge in the Sandstorm, but there's no escaping from this unstoppable force, I guess. I don't know. At this point of time, I really don't know what Luna can do. She's taken up such a heavy beating from the start of the game all the way to 9 to now. It's 1-4. It's 11 minutes into the game, and Wind Ranger is 10-1. It's literally a kill every minute.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Ember Spirit deciding to pick up the casual Blightstone with the armor reduction. Helps the push, but will you really be okay? But I don't think Emperor will be building to the Desolator this early. Yes, going for the drums first. Let's see what throw though. I think, yeah, at this point of time, yeah, we're going to be seeing a Sun and Yasha. Picking up the casual moment mask. He has taken out the tier 1, so should be able to give them the space that they need to slowly bunch in. Roshan is available, but I think Troll really wants to complete a Yasha first before committing for the Roshan. I think it's still possible, because Ember Spirit does have the Blightstone available. I think with the drums as well, it should be able to provide enough attack speed for them to actually contest for the Roshan. But of course, at the concern, I mean, the Eclipse is up, and Lapar will have a Stampede.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Still mid lane. Nyx Assassin and Inverse, they will be hiding in the trees. There is no Soulbind at the moment. But Lonely Dance, they do ping it out. They know that there's heroes here. Lonely Dance being ink swelled up, trying to find a prey to hunt down, but this cockroach. Wow, okay, this cockroach is actually going up to the high ground. Wants to scout out the opponent. Does see out Lapar. Going really aggressive though. There's no global spells. You are level 6. But this Centaur is just slowly healing up with the Tranquil Boost. I don't think you can really catch up to her.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Likewise, the Lion is scouted out. The Troll Wallet is there to follow up. The Impale is up. Oh, Spike already used. The Hex is still there, but it's not going to be used under the Troll Wallet. The Power Strike catches under the 2. Zeus is there to return fire, but Epicenter is being committed, and she will slowly chase down, but Lonely Dance will be a little bit too fast. Inkswell casted onto the Troll Warlord, and Zeus will actually fall down to the Ember Spirit. Lapara and Luna chained together, and Mary will be able to finish off a second kill. Will she get the third? Mega kill streak to Dazai-san. It's going to be a total, complete team wipe for Yawa to gain, and CAG goes to lose. At this point of time, same thing. Yawa just looking so ridiculously strong. They're getting their items, they're getting their experience. They just won from the lanes and just decided to snowball from here on out. I mean, the Centaur into Troll Warlock pick though. I mean, it should be fine if they maintain this, the 2-1-2, but I think Wind Ranger was just too strong at bottom lane. She landed all of her Power Strike, and the amount of harass she was actually able to dish out that 2 now Talisman. The Power Shot is just so painful. Even heroes like Luna, I don't even think she can do anything. I mean, when you have supports like Lion to support your lane, you're talking about 2 squishy heroes against burst damage from Wind. I don't even think it's enough. Wind, 14 minutes already building into the BKB. Would you really go for the BKB, or would you prefer something more like a Blink though? Like if you go Blink, you can go a little bit more aggressive, but going for the BKB means, oh, Centaur getting Syrian Chains. The Power Shot will tear off at least half of his HP. So much for being a tank. There's going to be another kill to the name of Yawa. 5-18. Already 15 minutes into the game, 15 minutes runes are up. But why get those when you can get the tier 2s? Zeus will try on hold to defend the tier 2 slightly, but he has to be careful with the position. As a Zeus, you don't exactly want to be the first to get jumped on. Lapar, unfortunately, still level 5.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Has the Blink Dagger queued up. Hoping to play a little bit more aggressive, hopefully. But Yawa, they're just looking so strong. Just unstoppable at this point of time. I wouldn't even be surprised to see the Nyx Assassin building up the Meme Hammer next. Like maybe Aether? Or maybe Spirit Vessel, then Meme Hammer. Help out with the push a little bit. Dazai still chilling out, still chilling around, trying to get that BKB up. Lion not exactly in the position that you really want to be in. The Power Strike is there to save the Lion's life, but Ember Spirit, will he go aggressive? No, he will not. Inverse will be able to hit the slow, but it's definitely not going to be enough to finish off the Lion. He has his Finger of Death available. He just got it not too long ago, but even so, Even so, the finger of death, would it be enough?
Every generation.
Luna, at this point of time, having only 3 points in Lucent Beam, even the Eclipse won't be enough. Power tries to get the stomp off, but no, the lane gets on, the Eclipse is used, and the rest of Kim Jong-un, Kim Jong-yong, he will just run away back to the base. Thunder God's Wrath will be able to finish off the Troll Warlord. Double kill for the Zeus. Inverse will fall. 3 heroes down. Killing spree for the Zeus. This is not what they want. Daza is coming in to return into the battle. He will try to get a Barter Strike, but it won't latch onto anyone.
Is under attack.
It's a good fight. At this point of time, I think it's gonna be a 1,500. It's gonna be a 1.5k gold exchange for the Radiant. Sand King slowly, casually working her way up to the Blink Dagger. But that's the thing. If you go for Dagger for Sand King and then the Dagger for Centaur Warrunner, you're gonna. Oh, okay, yeah. She changed the items to the Vanguard instead. Yeah, good decision making there. Cause you don't like sure if you get one hero to initiate for you, you definitely need one of them to be the front line of the tank. If not, Zeus and Luna are just gonna get jumped on straight away. I think what went well for Radiant was actually the fact how they actually positioned themselves, such that even though the Inkswell and combined with the Soulbind was good, it was perfect in fact. They put Luna waited patiently in the sidelines, waiting for the spells to be used before dropping up the Eclipse and running straight in. Not to mention that the Eclipse, the Stampede actually played a huge part in it. But here we go, as Daya slowly starts to smoke up, hoping to try to find a kill in the top side of the jungle. At this point, they don't even see them. Raiden don't see the smoke. They just might be able to catch up the Lion. Inverse, the smoke will break. Oh, Ember Spirit will be able to jump in straight for the kill, but it won't be able to scout on Luna. But the Power Shot does give out the vision just in time. Lonely Dance, will he find out the Luna? He will try and TP out Kim Jong Mine. Oh, just TP out just in time before the Impale or the Slaughter Fist could hit. Still, 15k net worth gold to the side of the Dire. Still a huge win probability. I mean, it's almost close to 100% for Yawa. CAG had the initial advantage, but doesn't seem so now. But then again, the game is still not over, the Ancient still stands. Anything can happen. Lonely Dance already queuing up the Spirit Vessel. Hopefully might be able to... I think it'll be good. I mean, at this point of time, Nyx Assassin, you're getting involved in all of the kills. Getting those charges is really important. But... I think you get Spirit Vessel at this early to the game for Nyx Assassin. I was still thinking whether he will actually want to go for the dagger instead now, instead of queuing up for the Spirit Vessel. Because at this point of time, for Yawa, if they can get the initiations on a little bit faster, I think the game's definitely going to go in favor for them. Like Nyx Assassin, you are starting to fight, but you are invis up, you have high movement speed, but what you really want is that burst where you can just start a fight instantly. Yawa will finally decide to go for the Roche actually. Because the Sanjin Yasha and Troll Wall is definitely able to take out much more kill, but we actually missed a kill at bottom lane. It's Ember Spirit on a mega kill streak already. 5-1, 11-1 Wind Ranger, 5-1 Ember Spirit. That's quite scary. Roshan will fall at the 20-minute mark and Troll Water will be picking it up. Yeah, Nyx Assassin will be finishing off that Spirit Vessel. But at this point of time, I think Dire, they have to be extremely cautious with sieging up the high ground. Because they are banging at the tier 3 towers. It gives off 4, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it gives off 4 bonus, 5 armor increase. It's gonna be quite a tough siege up. But they do have the Aegis, and Troll Wall is twice the level of the Centaur. Poor Lapar is only level 7. The rest of Radiant will sit up to the high ground. Yeah, there's really nothing they can do. Luna, she is maxing out her aura next. Except the clay. I mean, it's just normal builds, I guess. She actually has a Shadow Amulet queued up. She's not going for stats at all. She's not going for the Dragon Lance. She's not going for Yasha. She's actually going straight for the Shadow Blade. That's interesting. Okay. Interesting build up, I guess, for the escape, I guess. But what you really want on Luna sometimes, or like all these agility cores, class cannons, is you really want to scale more on stats. Like, I get the purpose of the escape mechanism, but then again, can you escape from the searing chains? And will you even be able to survive through the fights? Like, I think this common strategy would probably be Eclipse, and then you just Shadow Blade through the fights. Would you do that? Oh! But then again, even if you do that, you're kind of like making your Lunar Blessing kind of useless as well. Like, sure, maybe you want to hit harder, but oh, Kim Jong-un will be paying for a life. Going out there to farm. The Link will latch onto the line and center the Spoof Storm. It misses? Did it miss? Epicenter is queued up. Dominating kill streak for the Zeus, and he actually has his Epicenter cancelled out. Luna is sent out to fall. Grimstroke's the only one to pay for his life, as the rest of Radiant will just slowly fall back to the safety of the base. Surprisingly, Leave Me Alone is actually able to get her items 23 minutes in. She seems to be the only one in the whole of Radiant to actually be doing okay in net worth. Okay, maybe not okay, but okay, doing the best in the team. Aetherlands is already just trying to get the Nimbus up. Like, okay, initially I thought the draft for Radiant was quite steady, but then looking at how Yao was executing the playstyle was just so scary. The Barrow Strike will eat into the Impale. The Eclipse is there, but little does she know that the Troll Water actually has an Aegis. Forced to use the Eclipse, Lion will try and find something they can do. Getting 2 heroes in the Earth Spike, but Troll Water, Mary will force the BKB and the Berserker's Rage, and will finish off everyone in the back lines, chasing the Zeus all the way back to the fountain, and Kim Jong-un chilling at the base of the tower, Shadow Amulet up. The power shot just tears him apart. One more power shot and Luna's just gonna die. Oh, thanks! Oh, the stroke of fate. Luna, you try to hide by the tier 3, that's not gonna save you. Power shot, stroke of fate will finish you off. Good try, Luna, good try, but that's not gonna be enough. Alright, the Soulbind catches on to Lion and to Centaur again. Lion, why do you keep eating the Soulbind? Like, sure, Centaur already... He casts the spell on Centaur, stay away from him. Stay away from him, don't get latched on. Okay, it's gonna be losing the first mini Rex. Oh man, this is quite a scary game. The power still trying to get the Vanguard of us. Try your best desperately. Luna finally has the Shadow Blade. Let's see how it goes. Does Leave Me Alone finally have Aghanims? Okay, it's coming soon. It's coming soon. Once she has a Nimbus, then we can conclude. Then things will get exciting. I have my faith. I have my utter faith in that. The power with that Tranquil Boots. Have the Ring of Health in the stash. Refuses to call the Cure to fetch it to her. She has enough for the Fatality booster, but it's not gonna I don't think she's gonna be getting it anytime soon. Poor old Centaur. It's 25 minutes into the game. It's just one Tranquil Boost. This is gonna be quite tough. It's gonna be quite a tough battle for her. Mary already has a Blink Dagger. Will be able to sell a Magic Stick for the dagger. Oh man, this is a complete disaster. The pings are coming out. Zeus is scouted. They want to get this kill. Lonely Dance waiting patiently at the middle of the ground. Thunderbolt will be able to show the ground. Lonely Dance will get the poke, but the Impale will completely miss. Zeus will fall. Troll Warrunner in the back, at the side of mid lane will be able to tear down the Centaur Warrunner. Sure, Epicenter is up, but what does it even do? Luna gets caught out. Mary will be able to tear her health completely to shreds. Luna, what did the Shadow Blade do to this for you this time? And the Spirit. Lonely Dance will get the Impale onto Centaur Warrunner. So, for long with the Syrian Chains, it just pokes him down. Godlike killing spree. Lion gets the finger off, but it does nothing to this massive troll. It's 10 to 32. 4 down for the Radiant. And Dire will just self-invite themselves into the base.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Winner, Dazai Sun has to have the MVP for this game. What she did at bottom lane was just insane. It's just really just remarkable. She held her grounds against 2 heroes. In fact, she dominated it when there were 2 heroes. And then even when they moved 3 heroes to the safe lane, she was still able to snag out 2 kills onto the Luna, in fact. Grimstroke, will you die here? Inverse. You will fall to the Thunder God's wrath. Kim Jong Mine will try to run away with the Shadow Blade. Leave me alone will just get shredded to pieces by the Windrunner. Godlike kill streak. Power shot. Whoa! This is painful. This is really, really painful. Poor old Lion. But still, CAG, you gotta admire the determination. Punching in, holding the ground, refusing to call that GG. Still wanting to fight more and more, but Troll Warlord will be able to use the Berserker's Rage and will just kill off Lapar. 50 to 1 onto the Windrunner, 10 to 1 on the Ember. Poor old Centaur 07, Luna 108. 40,000 net worth advantage.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
Ember Spirit will dive really deep in. Luna tries to hide away with the Shadow Blade. Whoa, okay, maybe enough to the flames. The Shadow Blade did save her life. Alright, gotta give her that. Gotta give the young Luna that credit for the Shadow Blade. Yeah, but honestly, regardless, even though if we go for the Dragon Lance, it's not a whole lot you can actually do at this point of time. The Link will come up, Dazai-san will just slowly, gently tap this Luna to death. The power shot will come in. It's gonna be more than 3/4 of Lion's Self gone from the single shot. And the rest of Yaowa, they're just gonna happily chill outside the base. They're not gonna end it just yet. They just wanna have a little bit of their own fun. Lonely Dance coming in deep. Power Strike will connect onto 2. Power Shot will snipe onto 2 heroes, but now comes the Stampede. Will it do anything? No, it will not, as the entire Radiant team falls prey to the power and might of the Dire. The Nimbus is out. Alright, okay, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Leave Me Alone gets 2 kills with the Nimbus, but Windrunner, she still hasn't died yet. Leave Me Alone getting chased down by the Ember Spirit. There's nothing that they can do. Troll Warlock activating the Berserker's Rage, running all the way to the base. Won't even stop him. No, they will not. Leave Me Alone gets a triple kill. Can she get an Ultra? Maybe she can before the Ancient ends. I highly doubt it. Oh, will I jinx it? Does I? Tries to get the kill, but the BKB forders up. But Centaur will be lashed against the creeps. Ultra kill for Zeus. Come on, give him the Rampage. Power strikes onto him, but will Windrunner be able to finish it off? No, and the Rampage goes to the Zeus. Don't you Nimbus will win the game? Well played. GG comeback. Sorry, Wind Ranger will not be able to finish off the Ancient, but maybe the creeps will. But no, the creeps are kind of attracted to the. The creeps are kind of attracted to the freaking lightning ball at this point of time. The Nimbus. It's okay. Everybody's laughing. Everybody's having a good time. That's what Dota's about. Have a good time. Now the next issue, the next challenge is whether or not they can hold against the Mega Creep. To be fair, I don't know. Lapar still hasn't gotten that Vanguard. Yeah, it's 30 minutes into the game. She's been trying to get that Vanguard since 8 minutes. Oh man. Alright, so game's not over yet. Leave me alone, still happily defending the base by herself. I mean, I won't exactly say by herself, but look what the rest of the team can do. Look at Lion just getting finished off by the creeps. Lonely Dance just chilling, trying to show off, but the Power Strike will be able to connect with the Nyx, holding him to place. Here comes the Storm, leave me alone, we'll try to hold him to place. The Impale comes out, but the rest, so does the rest of the Dire. The Thunder God's Wrath will be able to finish off the Nyx Assassin, but instant buyback, unstoppable kill streak for the Zeus. Epicenter is out, but it's on using Epicenter on the PK beat Grimstroke. Triple kill for the Ember Spirit, and finally, GG. What a game for Yawa. 17 kills to the side of CAG and 44 for Yawa. So for that, we're gonna conclude. That's gonna be the end of our third game. And yeah, this is gonna actually be it was actually quite an exciting game. We've actually seen a rampage onto the Zeus after he's gotten the Nimbus. I think I personally felt it was a bit one-sided, but for Dazai, I think it was really the game of his life. Ember Spirit did extremely well, but then again, I can't exactly give him full credit for it because he actually had the last pick counter. And Windrunner, I think Windrunner just performed well overall, landing those power shots and those shackles. So then for today's game, we've actually so for the first game we actually had Freya versus the Witches, and Freya actually emerged victorious for that. And for the second game, unfortunately, Ascended Superior versus Psych. And because of the DC for the LAN, because I think the LAN they couldn't connect to the internet, Psych actually lost the 1v5 to Ascended Superior. And last but not least, our third and final game which is the one that you've just witnessed, CAG Ladies versus Yawa. Yawa actually emerged victorious. Unfortunately, even though Wind Ranger will get the MVP, I was actually still debating whether Wind Ranger should deserve the MVP or should Zeus. I mean, Zeus really fought through all of that. He got the Nimbus, he got the Rampage, and he finally got the kill onto the Wind Ranger. And last but not least, none of this can be possible without our wonderful sponsors. We have Visuals Overdrive, our media partner Yahoo, our gaming laptop from Aftershock, and of course we have our PC sponsors Dreamcall, Super Solid, Elgato. And if you guys want to stay tuned, be sure to drop by tomorrow at 7 PM as we start off our next portion of the group stages. You'll be catching me yet again, the caster. You can always follow me at Instagram at Jitjuan. And if you like our series, please follow us on Facebook or at FSL, Female Esports League. And please do share it with your friends and family. And I'll see you guys next time.